We are live. Okay, hi everybody, and welcome to this episode of Healthy Cooking with Shayda. Erin, do we have anybody on? My question I always ask.
Not yet.
But
I want to see if it looks... Yeah, see, it's recording you sideways. So I have to do it the other way.
Okay.
Don't know how to get around that.
So we're still on, right?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so today's recipes, we are going to make millet. Hopefully you guys are familiar with this wonderful grain. It's absolutely delicious. It's very similar to quinoa from Asia, and it's just, you cook it basically the same. And we're also going to make ratatouille. But before all that, I want to tell you about our experience. Erin and I came back from John Pierre's retreat, Living with Harmony in Chicago, and we had an absolutely wonderful time. Isn't that right?
Yeah, it was the best.
It really was the best. It was a lot of fun, very informative. What was really nice about it, and I don't know if you concur, is I liked the intimate group that we had. It was like 40 people, and it just felt like this one big happy family.
Yeah. And you got to get conversation with everybody there.
We got to meet everybody, and the best part was that it was at St. Mary's Seminary.
Mm-hmm.
And my God, what a beautiful, beautiful grounds. You guys, if you ever go to Chicago, please go visit the seminary. It is absolutely beautiful. Yeah. So hopefully JP is going to have another retreat there next year, and I would highly recommend that all you guys sign up. Would you be going again?
Yep, definitely.
Be going.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It was just the best. It was so peaceful. It was a lot of fellowship. It was great.
It was really nice. It was and I've gone to a lot of seminars and stuff, but this was totally different.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
It was just different. It was nice. Speaking of seminars, there's another one that I want to tell you guys about. If you haven't already signed up, I highly stress that you do. It's Chef AJ's Ultimate Weight Loss for 2019. We're having it at the Tuscany Suites in Las Vegas. The dates are from Friday, August 30th till Sunday, September 1st. This is going to be really, really cool. I have gone to all of the Ultimate Weight Loss seminars that she has had in Las Vegas, and I'm telling you, it's been an absolute blast. Talk about meeting phenomenal people, having some great speakers. Our very own John Pierre is going to be speaking there. AJ will be speaking, and we also have Doug Lyle, Dr. Goldhammer, Dr. Thomas Campbell, High Carb Hannah, and Dr. Michael Roizen. Now, if you haven't purchased your ticket already, the tickets are now going at $697, but if you put my code in, Shayda100, again, that's Shayda, S-H-A-Y-D-A, then the number 100, you will get $100 off. And I really hope to see you guys there, because I would love to meet a lot of you face to face, and we could have lunch together, we could have dinner together. So please consider going to this wonderful event. And I know I'm going to be there, Erin's going to be there, and a slew of other people. So again, that's Shayda100, you get $100 off. And I really look forward to you guys coming with us.
Can we take a shot of that, or is that?
Sure, but I just don't have the pictures of everybody in there, so it's just going to be
So in case you want to look up more information, you can kind of
absolutely
look it out here. There's a website on the bottom.
So, okay, now let's get cooking. How about that? Put all everything else aside. So today I'm going to make you guys my version of ratatouille. Ratatouille is basically a lot of different types of vegetables. There is no right or wrong way of making this. There are many, many recipes out there, but honestly, whatever you have in the fridge, you can toss it together and you can make this wonderful dish. Erin, if you want to show them what I have already cut up, because I'm trying to keep these videos shorter for you guys so you don't get too bored. So we've got different colors of carrots. We've got zucchini. We've got an orange and red bell pepper. This is a vidalia onion, so it's sweeter. We've got the squash. We've got lots of tomatoes, because I love tomatoes in this dish. It just gives it all the juice and a lot of flavor. We've got baby potatoes that I've quartered, and then garlic. I love garlic because the garlic steams in there and it's absolutely delicious. When I was in Chicago, I stayed with my friend Paula, and I made this dish several nights, and on the last night we kept adding garlic to it. And oh my God, it was the funniest thing because she bit into it. She likes garlic, but she doesn't like biting into a whole one. At our end of the table, we were all searching for the garlic. Well, she gets one and she's about having a total hissy fit because we had garlic in there, and she, you know, she doesn't apparently like eating garlic like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just funny to see her reaction. So if you don't like garlic, please do not put it in there. Now,
See, when I get it like that, I'm always searching for the next piece of garlic.
right?
So.
Because it cooks in that steam and that juice, and it's really tasty.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I sometimes put in here is the long Chinese eggplant. But for whatever reason, Erin, these last couple of days, my mom and I both, we went to Sprouts, we went to Whole Foods, we went to Trader Joe's, we went to everywhere. We went to 2 different Sprouts. We couldn't find it.
Yeah.
Could not find it. So,
Are they in season?
yeah,
Oh,
they're in
they
season. Sprouts is bringing it tomorrow, but that doesn't do me any good because we needed it for tonight.
Yeah.
Any questions so far?
So we've got, Denise, you're saying the camera's a little blurry. I logged on to my phone to kind of see. I think it's just the live feed, the internet connection maybe. It looks okay on my side, but I don't think it's the camera because it's coming in pretty clear here.
Okay.
So sorry if it's hurting your eyes.
Yeah,
but
sorry.
hopefully when it saves, it won't be blurry like that.
Sometimes it shows up as blurry, but then when you go to watch the replay, it doesn't doesn't do it. So
I think that might be
to
what's
cook
going
this, you could put this in any kind of pan. I just happen to have a disposable pan, which works really well. And again, there's no right or wrong way of doing this. So we're gonna, sorry about the noise, toss in the zucchini.
Hey, Teresa.
Is that Teresa Notwell?
Paisley.
Oh, hi, Teresa. Now we're going to add the bell peppers. This dish is very colorful, you guys. We're going to add the carrots.
I love the purple carrots.
I know, but you know, I wish they would sell just purple.
I know.
But they don't.
They're always mixed.
They're always mixed. Now we're going to add the yellow squash. You guys, this is a great way to get in all your pound of vegetables that you need in the morning or in the evening. Now we're going to add the vidalia onions in here. So it looks like a lot of food, but this will dwindle down. I'm going to add the potatoes.
Helena wants to know how many cups of each.
Oh, I knew somebody was going to ask me that. Okay, guys, I honestly am trying to show you that you don't need measurements and you don't need a recipe for this. Honestly, just, I think I put in like 2 or 3 zucchinis, I put in 2 or 3 squashes, and I know there was 2 bell peppers. Like, look, I have no idea how many garlic cloves are in here, but guess what? I got 2 bags of these that just went in. So don't be afraid to just put whatever amount you want. There is no right or wrong way of doing this.
And if there's a vegetable that you want to add, you can do that too.
Absolutely. So we're going to season this with Costco's organic no salt seasoning. It's absolutely delicious. I don't know if you've tried this.
I have that one at home.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's
good.
really good.
And it's a big jar.
So we're going to, again, don't ask. You're watching. I'm not measuring how much I'm putting in here. Just until it's coated well. And then we're just going to mix all this. My hope is for you guys to see that we can have delicious foods. You know, quick, something quick and easy. And if there's things that you need to get out of your, oops, an onion just ran out. Bad onion. So now, I'm going to take the tomatoes and these were the big, fat, juicy tomatoes. Because I want them to have their water in there because that's what's going to help to cook. Because we're not adding any liquid to this.
Okay.
Now remember, all of my food is salt-free, oil-free, sugar-free. It has to be oil-free, salt-free, and sugar-free. So just remember, we're not using any of those products. So now I always like adding the tomatoes on top.
Good. Okay.
Right? And there's a lot of tomatoes.
How many tomatoes?
Oh, Erin.
You guys, I'm notorious for measuring everything. So Shayda is slowly teaching me how to go without
you guys,
recipes and measuring.
She made a soup using no measurements, and she said it turned out phenomenal.
It did turn out good.
Okay, so we don't need to get hung up. You're not baking. Now, if it was baking, I would probably say, yeah, you need to have your measurements, but we're not baking. And if you want, you can.
See how pretty that is.
Right? And then we can add a little bit more on top. So the juices of the tomato is going to help cook this. And we're going to put this in the oven at 400. So because I'm cooking so much, this is going to take long. This is probably going to take about 2 hours. I have one in the oven that I started cooking for you guys because I don't want you sitting here waiting 2 hours in order for you to see what it's going to look like. So let me...
And you have it at 400 degrees?
I have it at 400 degrees bake.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to take it out of the oven.
And you said about 2 hours?
Because that's a lot of food right there.
Okay. So if you did a smaller portion.
Typically, if you're going to make a smaller portion, you may be looking at about an hour to an hour and 20 minutes. Now, also, remember, it depends on how... I don't like it completely, like all the water taken out and make it really dry.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like it when it's still... It's got a bite to it, and you'll see. You'll see how this one's going to look.
Isn't her oven so cute with the blue inside? I like that. I don't think I've seen that.
So because this has been in for a while, now look at the juice. And all that juice is coming from the tomatoes.
So Teresa says, yum, lots of garlic.
Right?
Hannah
Actually,
said,
Teresa was at Paula's house. Do you remember, Teresa, how we were all looking for the garlic? And Paula bit into one of the garlics? Teresa was there. Teresa was there. Now, if you want to put this, when it's done cooking, the last like 10 minutes of it on broil, you can. Oh, we lost the...
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it escaped.
So Claire says it's such a great idea to cook the ratatouille in the oven.
It really is. And look, you've got potatoes in here, so you've got your starch already in there.
Yeah.
And these potatoes have been cooking with all the juice of everything, and it's really tasty. And here's that garlic.
So good.
So good. Should I give it to Aaron, you guys? Yes, I should. Here.
Is it hot?
Well, I'm sure it's going to be hot.
It just melts in your mouth.
It does. And I can't believe that Paula did not like it. But hey, I get it.
Sorry,
so,
Paula.
I know. Really. Sorry, Paula. Now,
Teresa says, yes, I'm salivating.
so the next grain that we're making is millet. You're familiar with millet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is what it is. This is Bob's Organic Millet.
I feel like it's not used as commonly.
It's not, and it's a shame because this really is good. It's gluten-free. It's healthy. It's got a nutty flavor to it. Now, I've got 2 cups of millet in here to 3 cups of water. I put it for 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then I'm letting the pressure come down naturally. So I'm going to release it. Oh, there's nothing there.
So it's been coming down for 25 minutes.
It's
That's
been
why
coming
it says
down.
That?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
been coming down for 25 minutes.
So 10 minutes to cook and then let it release
Yeah,
naturally.
I didn't know if we were going to be in the middle of this, but I wanted to be...
Oh, look at all that steam.
Exactly. So let me just get something to put underneath.
So Shelly says, hi Shayda, love from Canada.
Who says that?
Shelly Crockett.
Oh, hi, Shelley.
Sharon Darling, howdy. Hi Sharon.
And you just want to fluff this. Look, you guys. Doesn't it look like quinoa?
Yeah.
And it's got the same flavor, the same texture. Now, I did not add any seasoning to this. You could if you wanted to. And I had a bowl here somewhere.
My mom used to make millet a lot.
Did she?
Mm-hmm. She'd make some kind of casserole with millet on the bottom when we were growing up.
Okay, so we're going to take it out.
Helena says roasted garlic is the best. Yes,
I
it
agree.
is.
I completely agree. Well, you know, there's some people that no matter what you do, they're not going to like the garlic. So,
Yeah.
which is, hey,
Personal preferences.
the way I look at it, more for us.
And Helena says no salt seasoning is great. Yes, it is.
I agree. So we're going to take this out. Whoa.
Whoa, you got a
that
facial
steam.
there.
I know. Automatic facial. I'm glad that you guys are tuning in and you're enjoying these things that Aaron and I are doing. Like I said, my goal is to do quick and easy demos for you guys, just to see that we don't need to spend hours and hours in the kitchen.
Claire says, I have never made millet before, but will definitely give it a try.
Please give it a try, you guys. It's really good. And the other thing I was going to tell you, if you wanted to, in the water, when you're putting the millet in here, and you're putting your 2 cups of millet to 3 cups of water, you could add a little bit of this, the no salt seasoning, and let it cook with it. It's going to give it a nice aroma, and it's going to be absolutely delicious. I've tried this with quinoa. I've tried it with rice, brown rice, and I've tried it with the millet. I just didn't do it tonight because it's going to be an overkill because we've got it in there and you've got it here.
Have you ever cooked the millet with broth?
I have, but I'm not a huge fan of broth unless it's homemade. So I typically just make it with water.
Okay.
Speaking of which, I got to show you guys what I got. Well, Erin got one too.
Oh yeah.
So if you guys don't have this is a clearly filtered pitcher, and it's really good. It takes out 99% of all the chemicals and drugs and everything. And I got it from JP. You can go on his livingwithharmony.org website, and please feel free to reach out to him and get one of these. These are so good. Erin got one, I got one, and we all have our handy dandy water bottle that we take with us everywhere. Look, isn't that cute? The peace sign.
That's one thing I need to get. I do not have the water bottle, but I really want one.
It's really good because no matter where you are, and if there's no like fresh water or anything available, guess what? You've got the filter. So it's really good.
Elva's watching.
Hi,
Elva.
That's too funny. All right. So we're going to have Erin taste some of this because it's not fun just to be behind the camera and not, be able to taste the food.
Do you, does anybody have any questions for Shayda?
No.
Vicky says she loves your cooking show.
Oh, thank you. And then what we're going to do, we're going to put this on top of it. Now look, you can eat the ratatouille all by itself. You could eat it with the millet, whatever you want. But doesn't that look good?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously. You think your husband would like it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to send some home. So we're going to have Erin try this. I'm going to take the camera and flip it on her because I wanted you guys to see my buddy. Erin, be careful. It might be a little bit hot.
Might burn my mouth. So that was a carrot. And it was cooked to perfection.
Yes!
Still a little bit crunchy, but not overly soft.
Okay,
it's really good. A lot of flavor.
Right?
It's surprising how much flavor you can get.
Just from...
a little bit of seasoning and vegetables.
You do. And honestly, you could put any vegetables you want in here. Somebody was asking for measurements. Like I said earlier, for this recipe, you really don't need measurements. It's however many... I mean, you could make half of this, which would be probably 1 zucchini, 1 squash, 1 tomato, or maybe 2 tomatoes, 1 carrot, 1 eggplant. So it just depends on what you like and what you want to put in there. So please don't get hung up on a recipe per se or how many, because honestly, it makes a lot. But guess what? This will be gone within a matter of a day between me and my mom. Seriously, it will be gone in a day.
Yeah.
So we're gonna write up a little description of how I made this. So we'll put that on YouTube. If you haven't signed up yet, please sign up for my YouTube channel, Instagram, and Healthy Cooking with Shayda. You can follow me on there, and we will write. Well, Erin will write. she knows all the little technical stuff. So we will write exactly what we did here, so just in case you forgot, and especially for the millet, in case you missed it. Again, it was 2 cups of millet, 3 cups of water for 10 minutes, natural NPR, natural pressure release, and then just take it out and just fluff it up, and that's it.
All right. So Sharon says thanks because she wanted the directions.
Perfect. Anybody else have anything?
Elvia says it looks delicious. And Maury just jumped on.
Hi, Mauricio.
Hi, Mauricio.
Should we tell Mauricio what we made?
Yeah. Want to say it real quick?
Mauricio, do you want to know what we made?
Summary of everything.
Okay, again, a quick summary. We made ratatouille and we made the millet rice. And
Another picture of that.
huh?
Looks so good.
I
It's
really
really
like
good.
millet.
Yeah.
I mean, again, not too many people make it and not too many people use it. And look, you guys, we don't need any salt. Did you miss the salt in this?
Nope.
Did you miss the oil?
Nope.
Did you miss the sugar? Because sometimes they add sugar to rice or to grains or to vegetables.
Nope. Didn't miss it.
No,
It has a lot of flavor. I will say it's surprising.
And I think it's because of all the tomatoes.
Mhm.
When you put a lot of tomatoes in this, when I start cooking in this juice, oh my God, it's so good. Don't buy the Roma tomatoes. If you do buy Roma, make sure that it's soft.
Okay.
For this, you don't want tomatoes that are hard because you really want to you want to extract the juice that's out of there. So I typically go and get the big fat heirloom tomatoes, and you can even do all the colorful heirloom tomatoes that are out there because it'll just make your dish even prettier.
Yeah.
So
Helena says I'm gonna try it with the millet.
yes, try the millet. You're gonna like it. If you like quinoa, you're gonna like the millet.
Mauricio says nicely done and what a nice t-shirt.
Aw, thank you. Well, if there's nothing else, I guess we're going to go enjoy and have our dinner right now. And I hope you guys are going to have an amazing dinner yourself. And we will see you probably back in a couple of weeks. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.